Okay, moment of truth. Here we go. Hello guys, and welcome back to another CaffCast. Today we're carrying on with our Trials Evolution Gold Edition series. We're playing through the Skill Circus games. In case you haven't watched one of our videos before, let's just move the mouse out of the way there. It's going quite well so far, and this is probably going to be another relatively short video because I'm already placed 41st in the entire world. On this level, I played this a lot. Me and Lubot played this level a lot, and it is a lot of fun. What I'll do is I will play the replay, so you guys can see how far I've gotten, and then I will play through it once myself to see whether or not I can get any further, and then I think we'll leave it there because this is just about getting platinum medals, this series. I do fully intend to revisit these and try and get the best in the world, which is going to be quite difficult, I guess. More will be explained about that shortly. But just so you guys know, since I've been playing last, I did kind of get to 23rd in the world on gas problems. So yeah, GG. It's going reasonably well. So we're going to carry on playing, and eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to get to number 1, and then you guys can try and challenge my scores. And do feel free to challenge my scores as they are right now. You're more than welcome to see if you can beat me and post your times into the comments section on the video. So this is the sphere run that I did that got me 41st. It's reasonably good. At the moment with these kind of levels, it's more about actually finishing rather than making sure that you do it as quickly as possible. But I did do reasonably well. I've kind of got this section down because I've done it so many times before that that it's something that I just kind of know reasonably well. But the thing about the marble game is that you do have to be quite kind of, if you go too slow, then you will fall off. If you go too fast, you will fall off. You need to be confident and a little bit cocky with it, which obviously you guys will see as we progress. So all this is relatively straightforward. That's not, what the hell? That's not right. That's not the right replay. Oh my god. Okay, so it looks like the replay system is a bit broken, maybe? I'm not sure. That's really weird. Well, we'll cancel that off for now, because that's clearly not working. I did honestly get the 41st, but that's fine. I guess that it's not going to demonstrate that for us, guys, so we're going to have to do it ourselves. That's fine. I don't mind. I was planning on playing it anyway, so no problem at all. It's all relatively straightforward. Basically, as long as you kind of like push yourself reasonably hard, you can just sort of nip over there like this. You can kind of like do a little sort of hop skip on that bit as well to get some more momentum. But what I tend to do these days is just try to, it's easy to push it really hard, but I haven't got 6 hours to just sort of sit here and show you guys how to play this level really, really well. I'm going to show you how to play it reasonably well, and hopefully I'll be able to show you how to get platinum medal, because that's obviously the point of the series, is to make sure that you are able to get platinum medals on your copy of the game, albeit Xbox or PC or whatever. Hopefully you guys are actually managing to do that and are following along. And let me know in the description if you are actually playing along with me, or if you're just watching, because you're more than welcome to just chill out and watch the CaffCast. Try to beat these levels, because we are a community after all. Now that we've broken the 1,000 subscriber count, and that kind of shot up really quickly. We're already on like 1,015 or something like that. So yeah, that's moving really quickly. So thanks very much for anybody who's new to the CaffCast channel. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We are pretty much up to the platinum medal point. Now, there's not really anything that's too much of a challenge. There's a little bit that's coming up that's a bit difficult, but it's all pretty straightforward. there's not really much that you can do wrong if you follow what I'm doing and just let the ball flow and make sure that you line up properly. You need to kind of know, like, you need to be able to judge roughly where the sort of middle of the ball is, because this bit is probably the hardest of all the kind of like bits that we've done so far. But there's the platinum medal, guys. So we've got that. That's shown that achievement. So this is definitely the run. And then you just have to keep on kind of like saying, right, that's about the middle. So if I roll over there now, then it shouldn't fall off. I mean, the angles of it are so annoying because, as you can see here, that's not dead straight. So it means that I have to kind of try to get myself in a position where I kind of feel confident that I'm straight, and then push it through, and then come it back down again, like that. There you go. This one, you just got to throw the ball up, and then hang there, and then put the brakes on a little bit as well. And then another one here. This is probably the most difficult. The second most difficult of the pipes. There we go. So we managed to achieve that one as well, which is good. Two options here. I always recommend going this way because you can just throw yourself off there and land properly rather than having to deal with another one of those pipes. It takes you up to here, over the crisscrosses. Again, because you're using quite a large marble, it's not too challenging. He says, trying to be very careful. I actually forgot about this point, so this is like an even harder bit. That one's okay. You can just kind of pretty much just throw yourself over there. But that's like a good example of what these are like. You just literally have to throw yourself. Oh god. Okay. Now, I think we might be game over here. I don't think you can actually get back up again when you're here. I think you're pretty much, yeah, you're set. So there you go. That's how you get platinum medal. Because we couldn't show you the full replay, guys. Boing, that's a big bounce. I'll run one more just to show you guys if we can actually get further than that. Essentially, there's one part that I've only managed to get across once, and that's how I got the score that I've got right now. We've gone a little bit sort of long around, but again, as I said before, time doesn't really make a difference because it's the distance that you manage to achieve on these levels. Once you've completed it, then you can start worrying about your time. Oh no! Well, I'll just replay that. Whoops daisy. I just didn't. I was completely off my game there. That's better. See, bounce on there. You can even do sort of little trick bits like that. Yeah. Whoa! What's going on, guys? I can't believe it. I mean, to be honest with you, this is the game. I love this game so much. So it's probably the game that I am. It's probably the game that I'm best at. I'm not saying I'm the best at this game. I'm saying out of all the games that I play, this one is probably my most successful, if that makes sense. So you can imagine that I'm really looking forward to the new releases of Trials that are hopefully coming out shortly. They did announce that there was going to be some new stuff coming out, and you can be rest assured that CaffCast is the first place to check those out. What I probably would end up doing is getting, if it only comes out on Xbox One, then I'll have to get an Xbox One for Trials, which is a bit OTT, but never mind, that's fine. I don't mind giving back, and I actually haven't bought a next generation console yet. I've been thinking about getting a PS4, but until they release the ability to do game capture on the PS4, I'm not going to buy one. And also, there's two things that are going to make me get a PS4. If they manage to enable the, game capture, which means disabling HDCP, which is the content protection on HDMI connections, and also if they end up making it so that you can play backwards compatible titles like PS1 and PS2 games, because there are rumours that they are going to make it so you can play locally PS1 and PS2 games on emulation that allows things like backwards compatible anti-aliasing. If that makes no sense to you, don't worry. It just means that basically they're going to make it so that you can play the game prettier and in sort of like widescreen stuff. So we'll have to wait and see if that happens. If it does, then I'm definitely going to be starting to play some of the older kind of titles. But that's kind of stuff in the pipeworks, and I should probably make a vlog at some point to explain all this, but you guys can get it from here instead. Because what would you want, a vlog, or do you want to see me play more games? I'm pretty sure I know the answer to that, so vlogs tomorrow then, yeah? Okay. It also does help me to kind of like distract myself from the severity of the situation when I've like got such a large height. If I just kind of like chat for a bit, and it's good to let you know, guys, know what's going on. Because we did, as I said before, we did have our 1,000 subscriber special, and I am planning on very shortly doing a live stream, which there'll be more information out about as well very soon, which is good. It's all going quite well. CaffCast is doing reasonably well. Oh god! Not on the level. The CaffCast is doing quite well in the world of YouTube, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. So just have to clear my throat there. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully that didn't attack your ears too much. I probably muted it, actually, to be honest. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. We're back up to this place again. Now, as I said before, once you get to this sort of point, we've got the platinum medal, so it's not too much of a concern. You throw yourself across that one. You throw yourself across this one, but not as fast, because you saw what happened to me there. Oh, God. No. It's just not going to happen, is it? It's just not going to happen. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to keep on going until we get past that bit. And I can always edit it out in post if the videos are too long. But if you guys are getting bored of the content, of watching me kind of fail miserably, then you're always more than welcome to skip to the end of the video to watch the last run if you want to. But I'm pretty sure that if this is going to go on for ages, then what I'll probably end up doing is editing the video a bit harshly and cut out a couple of these runs. Because I think that's inevitably what's going to happen. Because I'm pretty disappointed that I can't show you how far I've gotten on the replay. So I want to redo it, essentially. That's that's pretty much the situation. But I digress. Now, I know I'm not talking to you guys about this stuff very much, but I mean, you can see pretty much how I'm doing it. It's just a case of keeping the flow going. Once you jump over those jumps, you just throw the opposite way on the stick to get the brakes on as soon as you possibly can. Bring the speed down to a manageable level. With this bit, you just kind of flow statically. There's no lips on these, so you don't need to worry about having to get over lips and things like that. So it's not too bad. Just a simple falling down, lining the jump up to make sure that you definitely aren't going to fall and die, and then getting a nice bit of speed. Putting the brakes on so that you do stop in time, flowing through, and there is room for error on these parts, especially because you are quite a big ball. This is just a case of leaving the controller until you start to fall backwards a little bit, and then flick yourself off. Same thing as usual. Bring the speed up a little bit to get you over there, and then again these are lining up. So I've lined it up, I'm going straight over. Didn't even have to press any other buttons to adjust my control there. Straight across. That one was a bit more dodgy, but that one you can be a bit more abrasive with because it's not. It's a very short kind of jump. So, I mean, to be honest with you, if it takes you quite a while to get to this point anyway, then I would probably recommend not. Whoa, Nelly! I would probably recommend not just sort of like throwing yourself like I am a little bit. It's only because I've probably done these kind of like areas of the game probably a couple of 100 times, so that's kind of why I feel like I'm confident enough to be able to just sort of like throw myself into it a little bit. This one is always just really hard to look at, really hard to judge. As you can see, it's a bit difficult, but we've got it. There was one point where I couldn't actually get past that one either, and now I pretty much do that every time, touch wood. So this is fine. Never actually fallen down on this bit, he says. Oh god. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, this bit again. We all know what happens here. Flow and brakes. Not too fast. And then we're here again. So we'll just get the acceleration going. Oh god. One of these days we're going to get there. Okay, moment of truth. Here we go. Oh god, no, that's terrible. God damn this game. Okay, well, I think that's a good time to leave it. The amount of time that I've already spent trying to do this could have been spent making other videos, so I think that's sufficient. If we're going to be doing that some more, guys, it will be in the next series where I try to become the best in the world at each of these skill games. That'll be interesting. But for now, we've got our platinum medal, and unfortunately, it's not going to go because we've already got it. So we'll have to leave it there. But thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Once again, as per usual, don't forget to comment on the video, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you all very soon. Take care. You've been watching the CaffCast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos. Oh, and be sure to subscribe to us if you like what you see. That way I'll know to make more, and that you really like me. So, you've been watching the CaffCast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos.